The fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Leading the Bills sideline, it is head coach Sean McDermott. His side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. These guys also on the losing end of their opener, so we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start here. Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And here we go on EA Sports. Finds some space, he's past the 30. A good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
There's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Green 19,
Here's Hall once more. He's out in the clear. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Green 19, can I see that?
First down throw for Fields. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, Zach.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And the kick by Folk is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Strong with the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Allen taken right to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And it sets up second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Allen setting up play action. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, son. Right.
Here's Hall running his own read. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. I'm good. Green 19. Hey, can. Sit out.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Green 19. Right. Chip Swear.
Looking to throw Fields. Escapes the pocket.
On the grade sheet, we called this messed up beyond all recognition. He leaves the pocket in search of greener pastures. There was nothing to be had.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. To return, McCole Hardman. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. First down now, ball at the 33. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it at the 30. Yeah, he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
38 yards on the play. First down, Bills.
You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Bass's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jets out to begin another drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
They'll start this one out with home. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go. Blue 58, go.
Now it's Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Tonight.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line, no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the
Here we go,
50-yard line.
19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Tonight.
Off play action, it's Fields. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Fields on 3rd. They set up the screen here for Hall. Shoots away from one. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 3-3 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. And they've decided they're going for this on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Hall. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Throwing on 1st down, Fields. Taylor hit and the ball do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive. Ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it.
Yeah.
A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
319. Look out.
On 1st down, Allen. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete over the middle.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Allen on 3rd down. Pass is brought in by Coleman. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Get some space around midfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Here's Allen.
First down.
Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Enough from the pistol to Cook. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. And this is a designed run for Allen. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 6 at the Jets' 8-yard line.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the turnover into a lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 3.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Dancing past him. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the drive with Hall. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go. 58, easy as that. Go.
Fields to throw it. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tre'Davious White there on the stop. It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Here we go, Shot. Shot.
Fields looking to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Well, a bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields now on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And the kick by Folk is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
The Jets take their first time out. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First and 10. Here's Allen. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Now Allen. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Allen on third and short. Dumps it off to his running back. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, Shot. Right.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
West right zip. Shot.
First down throw for Fields. Rolling into enemy territory. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Jets first.
Fields on first down. Throw left side. Taylor has it. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Bunch right. Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
41-yard line.
This is Nick Folk on for the Jets field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
Hardman with a return. He dodged the tackle. Making some progress here. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. So just a one-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's our second week in studio, second week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Rashid Shaheed. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Seahawks trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He'll scramble and take it in from 1 yard out. Touchdown. The Dolphins with the lead at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen it.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Palmer coming in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Hits some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. It's a gain.
Slot man motioned over.
First down.
Now Allen off the play action. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
A 28-yard gain.
From the red zone now. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead to 8.
17. Jets 9.
Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets offense now set to take over. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 50 tonight.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Play action, Fields. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Allen trying this straight ahead. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, Blue 58, start. Go.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19.
Right. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, Slot. Stay high.
Off play action, it's Fields. He's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Green 19. Tonight.
Try to run for it with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Green 19, Jets attack.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Justin Fields touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Fields looking to throw this. Put the body on the line for his team. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And they're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Another one for Cook. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Allen on 3rd down. He has the first Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 17.
Pass now to kick this away. Hill now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Set up the screen here for Hall. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up. Right.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. EQ. 19 instruction. Get high.
Out of the shotgun. Fields. Short pass brought in. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58 shot. Tonight.
They run. Here's Hall. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to keep.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now trail by just a point in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Bills set to take over offensively. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. It's Allen out of the pistol. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage with a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Jets take their first time out. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Cook again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final 1. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This is a chip shot from the left hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. You know, it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23. Now here comes the New York offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Cole Bishop on the coverage.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Here we go. Set.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Go.
Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Don't jump. Ready? 58. Move. Right.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from New York.